Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, Suge Knight. I think like a bunch of people in the 90s or early 2000s, whenever it was, tried to form an all-black distribution company. And long story short, there's conspiracies that outside hands, prevented them from doing that. Outside hands meaning the feds. They started getting indictments and their studios raided and all that as soon as they announced that they were going to, be a partnership in this distribution deal. I don't know if you're familiar with that story, but my question for you is why don't you think that more people, of color have tried to, start their own distribution companies?
Well, one, when we did it, let me say this: when we did it from an angle that nobody ever did it before. Record Crew had a hit record. Egypt had a hit record. Rudy was a hit maker. Unknown was a hit maker. Okay, so we came at it from independent labels, not investors. We weren't trying to be the fifth major. We were just trying to sell our records. We already were labels. We already were artists. So we had already broke down barriers as it was. Mm-hmm. At that time, we did it. There were several independent distribution networks. You could belong to any one of them. They all sold together. See, at that time, there were independent distributors, multiple independent distributors in every city. Okay? I can sell records in Arizona. I might have 2 or 3 spots in Arizona, a couple of spots in Vegas, and they was competing. So because you got the competition, some people would ask you, give me an exclusive for Arizona, I'll buy from you. Okay, mm-hmm. Or give me an exclusive over here in South Texas, because Texas is so big. You might have one guy in South Texas, one guy in Northern, whatever it is, Northern Texas, mm-hmm. and they can still share that territory. California had one major distributor, but they had a lot of small distributors. So the record game was a lot different then. The record game was a lot different. So when we came out, we were independent. First of all, we were all pressed at Rainbow. We all were, like I said, we were independent hit makers, and the independent game was different. We were not a threat to the majors. Mm. See, it's like we were like the Negro League.
Oh, okay.
We were like the Negro League. Okay. We weren't a threat to the NBA, to the Major League Baseball. We were the Negro League. Okay, we might have made a mill or two, but that ain't gonna hurt nobody's bottom line. If Jay Prince and Suge and whoever else you said got together, it's gonna be some hundreds of millions missing. You're gonna lose control of, because distribution does 2 things. Distribution gets your product out and it controls the money. It gets your product out and it also controls the money. All right. So the mill or 2 that we was making a year, wasn't no big deal. But when you start talking about putting Suge, Death Row worth at one time worth $500 million. Jay Prince, God, I don't know how much money he made. What's the third one?
Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti. So you got all these people. You got West Coast, Midwest, and East Coast. All right. All you need is 3 warehouses to pretty much service the whole country, theoretically. Mm. East Coast, Midwest, East Coast, Irv Gotti, Western states, then you got California for sure. So, and these guys move millions of dollars worth of product. So you're talking about people missing hundreds of millions of dollars, which is going to change the game, which is going to change the power structure, which ain't going to happen. They ain't going to let that happen. Just like everybody that ever came up with a way to make cars run off of water. That ain't going to happen. No. You're not gonna, You can't change the game. Okay? Yeah. Too much money in the game. You're not letting you change it. Nope, not going to happen. Well, buy your patent and you'll have a heart attack.
Damn.
So, I mean, it's way, again, huh?
How do we get ahead with shit like that then? Like, that's cool. Like, we're being held back, right? Basically, like, there's no way for people of color to make it to the top.
There's ways of doing it, but again, it's only you're only going to be as strong as your weakest link. Because somebody is going to maintain the current mindset that All money, good money. I'm gonna build it and sell it. If everybody got a price for the most part, if you got to give away with enough money in the right person's face or the wrong person's face, you'll get sold out. I'll get sold out. One of the worst things I think ever happened was for them to sell BET. BET ain't not been the same. It's been bigger. It looks better, but it's culturally, it doesn't really do us any good.
It's not the BET I grew up on for sure.
Man, I was watching BET as a Sunday morning, and I watched gangster movie after gangster new movie, not no old movie. I'm talking about series is on BET. Everything from everybody was a dope dealer. Even the preacher was a gangster. Okay, so you keep seeing these same images over and over again. That's all you see is the same mafia style black family, whether it be church, whether it be dope with streets, whatever. It's the same recycled imagery on a regular basis, and it's all on BET and BET Her.